Diddy's the only one told the truth. He said, y'all just keep watching.
Well, tonight they arrested P. Diddy. News just broke that they took him into custody in New York City. So I figured now's as good a time as any to shit all over Sean again and remind everyone just how horrible this man is. So if you haven't read the court documents and done any of the other research on this guy, this producer he worked with named Lil Rod brought this lawsuit against him. Rodney Jones v. Sean Combs, alleging RICO allegation, which is like organized crime. And he alleged that a member of this RICO organization was none other than the CEO of Universal Music Group, Lucian Grange. Universal Music Group produced 1/3 of the top 100 songs last year, including Taylor Swift. Quote, while living and traveling with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones discovered that Combs had hidden cameras in every room of his homes. Mr. Jones believed that Mr. Combs had recordings of defendants Lucian Charles Grange, Ethiopia Haber, as well as other celebrities, music label executives, politicians, and athletes. Upon information and belief, these individuals were recorded without their knowledge and consent, and as in the case with the homosexual sex tape of Stevie J that Mr. Combs provided to Mr. Jones, Mr. Combs possesses compromising footage of every person that has attended his freak-off parties and his house parties. Upon information and belief, due to this treasure trove of evidence he has in his possession, Mr. Combs believes that he is above the law and is untouchable. Well, the diddler just got touched. But don't worry, I'm not going to drop that spice and then not give you more details. So Diddy was big on recording all kinds of things, and he frequently took this guy's phone from him and recorded things at parties. So this dude wound up with hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity on his own cell phone, including the acquisition, use, distribution of ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms, the displaying and distribution of unregistered illegal firearms, Combs providing laced alcoholic beverages to minors and sex workers at his homes in California, New York, the Virgin Islands, and Florida. Yes, those Virgin Islands. Diddy's brother Christian drugging and sexually assaulting a woman. Mr. Combs detailing how he planned to leverage his relationship with Bishop T.D. Jakes to soften the impact of his public image of Cassie Ventura's lawsuit, which is horrendous, and I'm not going to read from it. It's absolutely disgusting. This guy's a piece of shit.
Working hard on this, bruh. They working hard. You got to realize they working with a lot of stuff. They working with the taxes. They got lawyers for the taxes. They got lawyers for the complaints for the, what you call that? Sexual assault complaints. They got lawyers for, what else? The drugs, the gun trafficking. They got different lawyers working on all those things, bro. And they got witnesses.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the girl saying to the lawyers?
Oh, the girl has said that that same shit that happened to little Chris, he gave him a bottle of champagne or wine or whatever like that. And once she drank it, she became a certain way and found herself giving him a fellatio in the studio in front of people. The dude said he walked out because he was appalled. He had just had a daughter. So he walked out. So he was appalled. That's what he told me. So I'm like, damn, team. He said, yeah. So the same thing that she told her lawyer, he told the lawyer and Homeland Security. And he was actually there, graduate, a college graduate, you understand? Working, good dude, perfect witness. He told, the engineer told Homeland Security and her lawyer the same exact thing she told them. He said he was appalled at what he saw and walked out. So they got witnesses. They got witnesses, bruh.
But wait.
He did enough wrong for people around us, two people around us. He did enough wrong to their mother. He did enough wrong to them. He need to pay the piper. I don't care what nobody say. You can feel whatever you want to feel. You can call Gene Deal whatever you want to call Gene Deal. You can say whatever you want to say. But I came here November the 18th, 2018, and I told y'all from Jump Street. I didn't know I was going to get a platform like Art of Dialogue. I didn't know I was going to get a platform like MREC, different people who helped me build this up. Did I have my own show? Everybody want to come here and think that I just talk about Diddy. You come to the Gene Deal show, you see a different thing. I talk about everything. But when I'm come to do an interview, I answer the questions. And my thing of it right here is this, is that I'm not here to praise somebody. A real man don't hold or bite his tongue for nobody when injustice has been done to people, first of all, that he got love for. And second of all, for when somebody know that somebody is wrong. I've been saying the same shit since 97, Mighty. I was the one in there holding Big's mom's hand while she crying. These people come over here, I initiated a lot of this stuff for these YouTubers to go to their platforms and talk about stuff, because they sit around and talk about stuff that I didn't say, that they didn't heard on the Art of Dialogue. You didn't birthed a lot of these fucking content creators.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that. I mean, a lot of platforms, did start talking about it after, we've been talking about it for years. So, yeah, you're right about that.
And they were scared at first, Mighty. They were scared to say anything.
But my thing is this, right? With all the money and fame that Diddy has, why is he out here drugging females to get fellatio? You would think, him being who he is, he don't got to do that.
Bruh, he's a different dude from when I was around them and people was like Suge even said that Puff is different now. You understand? When he went to California, man, that's a whole nother stuff, man. Dudes in New York wouldn't even, he probably was doing a little of that stuff right there in New York around people and things like that, but he knew who to do that around. You understand what I'm saying? He knew who to do shit like that around. And when you don't have no conversation, he said it before, he don't know how to talk to women. He don't have no conversation for Jennifer Lopez. I seen him, I was there when they had conversations. She would say some fly shit to him. You know what the perfect day would be with me and you just sitting out here, eating, just sitting out here, having a light lunch.
This not really Diddy, is it? Really?
That's really Diddy, bro.
Lying. Bitch, stop touching me. What are you talking about? Stop touching me. Hey, what's up? That's crazy. Where Carisha? Where Carisha and them? No, Diddy. Yo, stop fucking playing with me. Back the fuck up. Happy birthday.
And do you fight back when he says something,
I do have a slick mouth. And it's okay.
But yeah, she talks slick a lot. She told me
we work together well. And I don't know, I guess the music will just have to speak for itself when people hear it. I'm really excited for it because I've been working on it for a long time.
And she has great instincts. There's a lot of things that that's all people can see. They can't really see past that. And I think that's one of the things that's going to rock people to sleep this year on her. She has that special thing. Album's Electro Love, and it'll be coming out probably end of the year, top of the year, but we're going to make sure we set it up right. We're going to really do some unique strategic things with her,
It all started on one spring day when the feds got involved. Now, these guys do not play around. Authorities launched a full-scale investigation that led them to not one, but two of Diddy's mega mansions, one in LA and one in Miami. I mean, come on, when you've got the feds snooping around the front door of your crib, you know it's getting serious. But what's even crazier? The raid was reportedly linked to human trafficking investigations. And now, after months of whispers and speculation, Diddy's finally been indicted by a grand jury in Manhattan. But wait, it gets deeper than that, why all? While fans are still reeling, Diddy's legal team was quick to drop a statement, and it was just as spicy as you'd expect. They came out with guns blazing, saying that Diddy is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and proven philanthropist. Yeah, he's an imperfect person, but he's not a criminal. Now, I don't know about why all, but I'm just so moved and convinced by that fat load of BS. Oh, and let's talk for a minute about that little nugget they slipped in there. He voluntarily relocated to New York in anticipation of the charges. Oh, voluntarily, huh? Yeah, that sounds like Diddy knew the storm was coming and this dude's just been waiting for the clouds to part and for the other shoe to drop. It's really giving get ahead of the game vibes, you know what I'm saying? But why the Big Apple? What's the plan? It's all a little too calculated, if you ask me. Let's see how this all plays out. Alright, but let's back up a bit. Y'all remember Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura, right? Well, back in 2023, she dropped a bombshell lawsuit that rocked Diddy's world and the entire industry. On top of that, Cassie accused Diddy of years of sexual and physical abuse. Yeah, years. This wasn't some random, one-off situation. According to her lawsuit, it's a pattern of control, violence, and manipulation all wrapped up in their story. And if why all thought it couldn't get any messier than that, well, Diddy settled that whole case almost immediately. Like blink and you miss it quick. Now, people are scratching their heads like, wait, what? What? I mean, settling a case like that doesn't scream innocent now, does it? But if you've been around the block, then why all know that money talks, and silence is golden, especially when your brand is at stake.